people say the Yankees should maybe trade Judge, and I would never consider it. Like, when you have Aaron Judge, that's who you're going to build around. That's who you put pieces around to where at any point you can contend, So like, even if we do sell off a little bit this year, you keep Aaron Judge going into next year, bro. Like, you retool, like you literally we could honestly, and I mean this, be the favorite to come out of the AL again next year. I mean that. We really could, and like that quickly. But if you trade Judge, that's doing something the Yankees have never done before, blowing it up. The Yankees have never blown it up. And in 2016, they did not blow it up. They didn't.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, Dan. I would be open to trading Judge under one circumstance, and one circumstance only. I mean, obviously that, but also kind of like looking at it from a realistic side of things, because you're not getting Mike Trout. On a realistic side of things, I would consider trading Aaron Judge if within the organization that there's something that we don't know about, and they're not planning on re-signing him. Whether it be, listen, Dan, I know you're going to get pissed off, so let me finish. But like whether they're concerned about how he's going to age, especially with the injury concerns, or they think that he's too old and they don't want to give him enough years and money that he's going to be looking for. If that's the belief within the organization, and it's kind of like a Cano situation, right? Rather than holding on to him and just not getting anything for him before he walks in free agency, and then you kind of want to deal him, but before that happens, then I'd be down for it. But that's only if it's 100% known in the organization you're not going to make a legitimate run at re-signing Aaron Judge and paying him the money and the years that he's going to be looking for.
Sure, but like there's no shot that's happening. Like, this organization, they love Aaron Judge, and like he's the guy. Like, what are you going to do? Trade Aaron Judge and get prospects? And what are you going to hope they turn into? Aaron Judge. Like, you got the guy. And very rarely the Yankees draft well. Like this, dude, if the Yankees trade away Aaron Judge, do you understand? Like, we could go years and years and years before we have a generational talent that came out of the draft.
True.
No, it is true.
No, it's not. It's not true because, bro, it's very possible.
Who do we have that came out of the draft?
Dan,
the last guy was Jeter.
Dan,
if we don't have Judge, it's Jeter. That's it.
Dan, you're getting like really emotional right now. I know it's Judge, and we're talking about Judge not being a Yankee, and it's hard for you to grasp.
No.
But what I'm saying is, Dan,
no. Let me just say this: it's not hard for me to grip it. It's not happening. I know that for a fact.
Okay, but Dan, what I'm saying is, hypothetically, let's say the Yankees decide to let Judge walk. It would honestly be perfect timing, depending on how his how his progress goes. Jason Dominguez coming up, bro, and that would kind of just fill every single hole. And the Yankees would be like, "Well, we have our next superstar here, and he's 10 times younger, and he has 10 times more potential." I'm not talking about my own perspective here, so relax before you snap on me. I'm talking about the Yankees.
You bring up Jason Dominguez.
I'm not high on Jason Dominguez. You know this.
I'm not. I mean, I don't know why you wouldn't be, but what I'm saying is this:
why you're in love with Jason Dominguez?
I have no. You know how I am. Like,
people are obsessed with him.
No, I know, but listen to what I'm going to say here, bro. If he turned into Aaron Judge, the Yankees would have scored. That's best case. I don't even think he can't be that good.
Yeah, but you won't know that until you call him up.
Okay, but I'm saying, like, best case scenario, he's as good as Aaron Judge. Maybe. I can't even imagine that happening.
He could be better than Aaron Judge.
How? What do
you mean how?
How could he be better than Aaron Judge? What could he be?
You're acting like Judge is the best hitter in baseball. There's
one of them. He is very much so one of the best.
When Judge is at his best, sure.
Okay,
but I think it's blasphemous to say
Mike Trout.
Dan, I never said that, but I think it's blasphemous to say that the Yankees are never going to have another player as good as Aaron Judge.
I'm sure at some point when I have gray hair, yeah, sure. And no, they could literally draft somebody.
No, it could be in the next 5 years.
They could draft somebody this year. Yes, absolutely. But are you going to bank on that when you already have the guy? And Pat, it doesn't have to be one or the other. You extend Judge, and then you have Dominguez too.
But you really think the Yankees are going to do that? I'm saying we're using this as a hypothetical scenario.
They're going to sign Judge. He signed him to a 6-year deal. He's going to be with us through age 35, bro.
You're being crazy right now. What I'm saying is a hypothetical scenario where the Yankees are 100% not signing him because they don't want to give him the money in years because A, he's going to be too old, and B, they're concerned about his injury history. That's why they wouldn't want to give him the money.
But there's no reason to even have this conversation right now with Judge. He's done everything right.
You're the one who brought it up.
No. I'm saying, like, for people to have this conversation, like, I'm addressing the conversation, but I'm saying to legitimately, like, think it's a possibility that they should trade him or
to legitimately think it's a possibility that Judge won't be a Yankee for life is not that blasphemous. It's not.
Oh, I'm sure maybe like at age 38, 39, I'll sign a 1-year deal with like Oakland and be a DH, sure, but he'll be like a lifelong Yankee. Maybe a year or two at the end, he signs somewhere else, sure. Majority of players, like a Pujols type deal, whatever.
I think you just missed my point entirely.
I did because it didn't make any sense.
Bro, what do you mean it didn't make any sense? Bro,
if it made sense, I would have said it made sense.
You think that it's blasphemous to think that there's a possibility the Yankees don't sign Aaron Judge to an extension?
On this date,
blasphemous to
June
think.
28th, yes. Now, if he tears his ACL tomorrow, sure, yes. Pat, he's done everything they could have asked this year.
But you're not looking at it from an organizational standpoint, Dan.
Yes,
They might
I
be looking.
am. He's
How?
amazing. He's terrific. He's the face of the franchise.
How old is Judge going to be when he's a free agent?
He's going to be 30, and they're probably going to sign. There's a very good chance they could sign him to an extension after this year. Pat, here's what's going to happen. When they sign him to an extension, at most, he'll be a Yankee through age 37. Okay, maybe the last year.
And you think
of that
Judge
deal.
is going to age like a fine wine, right?
No, but Pat.
And you think the Yankees do?
No. What I am saying is you sign Judge through age 37, right? Right. If you sign him after this year, that's what, like a 7-year deal, whatever. Bro, to me, worst case scenario, ages 35 through 37, he's a DH that's going to hit you 30 home runs and have an OPS around 850, honestly.
So you think he's going to be Nelson Cruz?
Sure. Why wouldn't he be? Especially as a DH.
Dan,
I'm shocked at how you think about this.
Why? Just because I'm trying to think of every scenario here and think of that it's a possibility that the Yankees.
I would give you something going into this year, but there's like no reason to even think about it right now. Judge, he leads the team in games played. You can't talk because you can't talk.
Bro,
about
you
injury.
always have to look at every scenario. I think it's so stupid to just say that Aaron Judge is automatically a lifelong Yankee. That's stupid to think.
So what? So you're saying you don't think they're going to sign him to a long-term contract?
I don't know what they're going to do, bro. We're looking 2 years ahead.
No, but actually, this is what I'm trying to get at. Like, why wouldn't you sign Judge?
Bro, we're looking 2 years ahead. Who knows what's going to happen, and who knows what the organization is thinking?
2 years.
Dan, it's irresponsible. It's irresponsible to think that the Yankees are 100% re-signing him.
Well, that's not irresponsible because it doesn't mean anything. We're just having a conversation. This is a current conversation because extension talks begin after this season, and there is a possibility that if they are going to sign him long term, it comes after this year. Dude. Okay, I would be shocked unless Judge gets an injury. Then it's fair game that they wouldn't sign him.
So you sign him to a 7-year extension after this season. That's what you would do.
6-7 years. I mean, there's going to be negotiations with it. Yeah,
I wouldn't do it, but okay. Moving on.
So now you're literally saying now you wouldn't sign Judge to an extension.
I'm not signing Judge to an extension after the season, though. Why would I do that?
Say he was a free agent after this year. You're not signing him. I'm saying like
I would 1000% consider signing him depending on what he's looking for. Yes, but we don't know what Aaron Judge is going to be looking for in the free agent market, and that's why we're saying it's such a hypothetical scenario. What don't you understand?
It's going to be like 30 mil over 6.
But you don't know what he's going to be looking. Dan, if he puts up 2 MVP seasons, he might be looking for a lot more money in a lot more years. You don't know what he's going to be looking for.
I'd give him that, Pat. That's
because you're a Judge stan.
No, I hope he's in the market for $45 million because that means what does that mean? That he came off an MVP season. Yes, I would love that.
Okay, then moving on.
I don't even know what this conversation's about in a sense. It'd be blasphemous to trade Aaron Judge. He's the guy. We have the guy already.
You're saying it's blasphemous because I said I wouldn't extend him at the end of the season. That's not blasphemous at all.
No, I'm not. No,
you literally just called me out on that, but okay.
No, I did not. I did not
roll
call
the tape.
You out on that.
Roll the tape.
I did not call you out on that. I was saying in the general sense, signing him long term. Doesn't have to be after this year.
Okay. But listen, appreciate you all for stopping by. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, turn on post notifications for more. We're going live before and after every Yankees game on this channel. Me and Dan won't be, but I will for sure. You guys know the deal. I will see you tomorrow for tomorrow's
I'm so heated right now, bro. I'm upset that we're stopping this because I just want to fucking go off. Sorry, I cursed.
About what?
I'm just pissed, bro. This whole Judge thing, it's just blasphemous even a conversation. Like, not even just with you, just like in general.
You need
like,
help, Dan. You need
no. All I'm saying is, bro, like, don't miss him when he's gone. I'm not even saying it to you. I'm saying it to the rest of you guys. Like, don't miss him when he's gone. Like, from 2013 to 2015, bro, 2016, like, all we ever wanted was homegrown generational talent. And guess what? You have that right now. You have one of the best players in baseball. Even if he's not top 5, you have one of the top 10 players in baseball. Homegrown. That's all we ever wanted. He's the face of the franchise. He's done nothing but represent this organization with absolute class. And he performs so well on the field. He's done nothing to get the hate that he's gotten from this franchise. And to even consider trading him or like not signing up long term, like who do you want to sign long term then? Honestly.
No one.
Do you think Fernando Tatis is just gonna come sprout out of the garden out of nowhere, bro? No, and you need to bring up Jason Dominguez, bro. He'd be lucky if he ever turned out like Aaron Judge. Lucky.
With that being said,
you should pray to the heavens that he turns out that way, bro. I will too, because he won't.